All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are trying that you're tuning in. It's afternoon right now, but listen, whatever it is, it is. I put this little scarf on because I am getting pimples, man. I am, and I'm like, let me just pull this down just right here. How is I'm getting pimples? So Jesus, probably watch what I'm eating and look at my little plant here. She's trying. She's trying. Every time I keep pointing it out, like I should really change it so I can make it look nice. I have all kinds of plants in this, but this is what it is for real. So I'm gonna just like be real with y'all, and that's just what it is. But today I brought my bell. Got bells all over this house because I believe that tones kind of change things. So if you feel the energy, you feel something that's like heavy, you just tap on that bell, change that energy. So there's still a lot happening. I really think I need to stop looking at social media. Deep breath, right? Cause like, man, it never fails. Like I pick up my phone or something, and then there's always some post that I gotta chime in on, and I don't even think it makes much of a difference what I say. People believe whatever they want to believe, and I saw today this guy on a news show was saying that he was gonna move. He has dual citizenship, and he was saying he was gonna move to Mexico, and he was saying that he's traveled over the years in a lot of this country in America, and how it looks really dilapidated and just like not really. He said he used the term third world country, but in certain areas, rural areas, he was talking about the changes that had happened over time, especially in the uh, some of the states like further out, right? And so he was saying that Mexico used to be like that. Now, these are not my words, so I'm not. But Mexico used to be like that for him when he was a kid, and he would visit, and he's like talked about the change in the economy and the change in the living. The why I hate when I can't get my words out. Ugh. The I want to say style of living, but the cost of living, the change in the cost of living in Mexico has changed, and so he was saying like you could for little you can have a really great life, and it used to be that here. Isn't that so crazy? Oh, signs of the time. I am today trying to stay. I'm trying to stay prayed up. That's what I'm trying to do. I just really am like I'm looking out my window because I'm getting my thoughts, but I'm just really just you know I'm so bothered by how easily uh, we as a people can be manipulated or like, hey, look at this, so you don't look at what's really happening over there, and it's wild. It's so wild. It's just it's so wild. It's saddening to me. Um, uh, I talked a couple of shows back about um, my cousin and his post and and his other friend chiming in about what I needed to do for my life, which I found like funny. But I'm laughing, but what else can you do but laugh at stuff like that? I don't understand people's obsession with other people's lives in terms of things that don't really affect you. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Like I don't really like reptiles. I don't like snakes and shit. I mean, they need to be on the earth, but I get a little like I won't say all reptiles, but snakes are really like, oh, I'm not into that. But if you wanted to have a snake farm or you wanted to have pet snakes, I'd be like, cool. I probably wouldn't be over there unless I really knew you and knew how to keep them because I'm not gonna be around snakes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real girly about that. Ah! But if that makes you happy and you're not harming anyone by having your snake farm, then why would I be so bothered by that? And I just think like we are just so focused on the wrong things. You know, last year was a challenging year, and I found that it was challenging for a lot of folks. So, shout out to all y'all because sometimes when I'm going through it, I think it's just me and something's wrong with me because I'm going through this thing, and then I realize it is a universal thing, right? And it takes so much just to deal with my own health, my own spiritual health, my emotional health, my mental health. Like it takes so much to do all those things that like sometimes you don't really have time to focus on, Biff and Barbie and Jeff and whoever else and what they're doing is just like I just I find that weird. And that uh now that we are in this particular time, at least in our country, and from what I'm hearing, it's not just our, excuse me, it's not just our country. It's in the world. Like there are other areas in the world that are going through this same thing with this same group. Uh, uh, I'm so trying not to get like so deep into it because I think I want to save it for later because I want to but let me do a little callback so like you check in with me and see. But I'm definitely going to do a thing around abortion because I definitely want to talk about that. Like I really want to talk about what I saw in the beginning of the rise of that conversation and what that's really about. And I'm so saddened that people can't see beyond what's right in their face. Man. So what I've just decided today, now tomorrow could be different. And you see my videos, so sometimes I get swept in too. But today I was just like, I'm just gonna focus on spirit and focus on God and focus on what I'm grateful for. One of the things I do, and I'm giving this, so I recommend getting a book, a gratitude book, and every day you writing in that book. I recommend that. I really do. I had to put it in my. I used to keep it in the office here, but I don't know what my mind would do because I come in here and it's like work when I come in here. So I now it's in my nightstand so that as soon as I'm up, that I know to go in there and get that out and write. Like 5 things I'm grateful for. Now I kind of went further. I went 5 things I'm grateful for. I write 5 things I love about myself. It doesn't have to be like I love my hair. I love my wisdom. I love my humor. Like 5 things that I actually appreciate about myself. And then I write 5 things. Like I ask for forgiveness. I write, God, please forgive me for, and I write 5 things. You know, because I know that there are things that I would like to do better. I know that there are things. Oh, I'm gonna ring my bell. Yes, I know there are things I like to do better. I know there are things that I would like to kind of develop myself in, and so I do that for myself, and it helps. It does. It really does. It puts me in a place in addition to meditation. And look, if I don't know if you're like me, like when they tell me about meditation, I'm not a Buddhist. I'm actually interested in finding more about being a Buddhist, so I will say that. But I'm not a Buddhist. I'm not like I haven't like really immerse myself into those disciplines. But when I was trying to learn how to meditate, I would look on YouTube and find meditation videos. You know, they're there. You're on YouTube watching this. Find some meditation videos and just you can do like a 5 minute meditation. Because they're there, or 10 minute meditation, so you don't have to make it long, but just something to kind of get yourself centered. We I'm including you in this. We need that. We need that for our own peace, for our own foundation, because there's stuff happening in this world right now. And here's the kind of kicker: we have no control over that. We have no control over that. You have no control over people, places, or things. The only thing you have control over is how you react and who you are about it. And you know, I'm learning with y'all. Well, let me be clear, because I can be here today, kumbaya. I'm a human being, and tomorrow I can be like, oh my God, you know. So I'm learning with y'all, but those are some of the practices that I put into place, you know. And then I think, you know, like I also have. This is the thing I have to really work on. Is like doing something good for yourself. You know, we're always steadily, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we'll do some stuff for other people, get gifts, you know, um, 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 treat somebody to dinner, but like if you tell somebody take yourself to dinner, some people are like, "What? Take yourself to dinner?" You know, write yourself a card. You know, I did that once. I actually wrote this card to myself because I was trying to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna create this kind of thing," and the card got lost in the mail. Where is my card? So it made me feel even more abandoned. But anyway, I'm teasing, but I did do it again. I did it again, and I said, "Oh, you know, you're a great guy, blah blah blah. I'm gonna get you a gift." And I, you know, got this gift from Amazon before all of this stuff happened with Amazon, but I got this gift, you know, just something small, nothing really big, but just something that I could really say, I'm gonna do something good for myself. I think that's important. I think it's important more than ever to keep ourselves centered and really in a whole kind of different space. I don't wake up into that. That's something that I just have to work on. And so I'm encouraging y'all to do that. I'm just saying little things that I do. If you got something that you do, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm interested in terms of like, you know, another thing I like to do sometimes is I have a balcony. I have two balconies. Ooh, look at you. But I have a balcony that I call my healing zone. It's got like plants and, you know, it's got a rug and tables and all that stuff. And so what I do on there is sometimes I'll make some tea and I'll just sit out there with my tea, my green tea, and just kind of, you know, I'll play some meditative music and just kind of get myself centered. You know, nothing crazy, just, you know, a little bit of quiet time that I know I deserve because I am doing this for me. So I wasn't thinking that I was going to talk about that, but like I think this is the time um, to really ask myself, what is it that I really want? What am I really here for? God, like really listening. Like, how can I be of service? How can I use this vessel to be of service with all the gifts that you've given me? And how can I allow what's happening to be informed by it, but not consumed by it? Informed by it, but not consumed by it. Like, okay, I know this is happening, but I'm not like, oh my God, because at the end of the day, the only one who I feel has the say in my life is me with God. Like me with God, me operating with God in spirit. So, yeah, that's what I came to today. Now, tomorrow I may come back here crazy as hell. Okay, I may have seen a video. So when you meditate and you do all that, pray for me. Pray for me, because I'm praying for y'all as well. Uh, anyway, I look forward to seeing you again. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for tuning in. You don't have to. There's plenty of other things that you could be doing. Plenty of other things you could be watching. So the fact that you're watching me or listening to me means the world. And again, leave a comment. Let me know what you do. You know, to get yourself centered. I look forward to talking to you. All right, y'all. Bye.